Jeff here with Digital Trends, and we are at CE Week here with Get Geeked, and I am in a car. I'm at the Pioneer booth, and I'm talking to Ted Cardenas, and he's going to show us a little bit about Pioneer's new infotainment systems, which have astonishingly Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we're here at CE Week in New York. We've actually been coming the last several years, but what we're really excited about here is our latest Nex product, and Nex is kind of a play on words. All of the model numbers end in NEX, and it's some products that we introduced, a line of products that really are the next generation of car electronics and car entertainment. Certainly one of the biggest features is the capability for both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And now, if you're an iPhone user, Apple CarPlay is just fantastic. It's actually what we've got on the screen here, because all of the icons, as you can see, are exactly what you see on your iPhone. So no manual required. You plug in your phone and you have access to your calling, your music, your maps for navigation, your messaging. And messaging is really important because, as we know, that's such a big hot topic in the United States, texting and driving. What's great about both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which we'll show in a minute, is the fact that both simply use dictation for sending text messages out, and then any text messages that are received are read back to you by the system. So no text will ever appear on the screen. You're never typing anything in.
You never really have to look over there. It's all voice.
Exactly. And the goal of both, which is really great that both Apple and Google for Android have done this, is they both really put a lot of investment in the technology to create these interfaces so that, as you said, the driver can keep their eyes on the road and their hands on the wheel.
Awesome. So what are, is there an ability to kind of hot swap between Android Auto and CarPlay, or?
There is, because even though most of us have one or the other, as an example, my household is a dual OS household. I'm an Android user. Actually, I use both because I get to play with both.
I do as well, yeah.
But my wife is an iPhone user. So there may be instances where I was the last person in the car and I was using Android Auto, and she'll get in and use Apple CarPlay. So the ability to simply unplug one and plug in the other and have the system automatically switch between the two is a big feature. Now, all of the Pioneer Nex radios actually have two USB ports. So again, even if it's my wife and I both in the car at the same time,
kind of have a little battle over the infotainment system?
Not so much battle, but as we all know, charging is important. So we can actually have both phones plugged in, one charging and one being
very
used
helpful,
for the
actually.
interface.
Yeah.
And then, of course, all of these products also have all of our entertainment system features that we've had for many years. So we don't leave the car stereo part out of it. And again, using the example of my wife and kids, we have a 5 and a 7-year-old. This system will also play video for the back seat passengers. So my wife and I can be listening to music coming off of our phones or from satellite radio or HD radio or some other source, but we can be playing a movie from a DVD or a USB or a connected iPod for our kids in the back seat.
Okay, so what is this going to cost? It's an aftermarket, so you can put it in a variety of cars. What's it gonna cost me? I know you guys have a range of products. What's kind of the low end and what's our top tier? What are we looking at here?
So this is the top of the line, AVIC 8200 Nex. But that range of products, really, when we talk about Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, this starts, this on the high side is about $1,400 retail.
Okay.
And on average, most cars are, maybe $200 for labor, $20 to $50 for parts. And that parts really allows, as example, in this Volkswagen, we've got kind of a trapezoidal shaped radio opening.
Yes.
But our unit is a defined 2-DIN 7-inch wide, 4-inch tall rectangle. And that's a standardized size. So they're actually manufacturers who create this kind of adapter plate that allow our standardized unit to fit into the dash of the vehicle. And as you can see, it's a very nice cosmetic integration. And then on the back side, what we can't see is there's wire harnesses that allow us to, or the installer, not to cut any wires or anything. So it actually plugs directly into the car interface. So if you do, in time, sell the car, you can very easily remove this radio.
Put it in your next car.
Back in. Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you.